Baseball in America, I feel, is rapidly changing to more of, it's always been for the entertainment value, but it's losing more and more of its values every year, which I think is really similar to American culture, because American culture, it seems, is becoming more and more just obsessed with media and entertainment, like this instant gratification. And that is a direct play, I think, on the Major League Baseball's stance recently as far as steroid users go, as far as it's, oh, here's a little fine, or here's a slap on the wrist, here you can sit out these certain amount of games, but then it's like they welcome them back, which missing 20 games over the span of a season is nothing. It's not even, it's barely a tenth of the season. So Major League Baseball, where they just accept back the repeat users as far as steroids go, it just shows a more greater acceptance for those who break the rules, which I feel is better. Similar to the American system, is that we're a nation of constantly changing opinions and values, which is good because it shows that things are always moving and things are always progressing. But at the same time, not all the ideals in American society are conducive to creating a better society. And that's another thing. Baseball is very similar, at least the steroid issue, because a lot of fans just kind of assume, well, if they're all using steroids, why punish them? Why not just award, well, you're the best steroid user? And in baseball, luckily, you don't see too much racism in the game, which is different, which is testament to American society showing how we're moving away from that. But I'm a big soccer fan. And so I follow the European leagues, and there's constantly stories and just articles about whole fan bases being banned from games or games being played behind closed doors because it's just the racist chants of it just unbelievably it's terrible, and they can't subject that. But luckily in America, even though there might be there's definitely still racism in America, but the American society has moved pretty far away from the overt racism as far as just denying rights to those of different color. But I know in soccer and football, they have female officiators at male events. So it's showing how they really are having more of a role. But because it's very similar to American society, how there's no Major League softball league or just a women's baseball league in general, how it shows how even though women are having a more advanced role in society, they aren't quite up to the equality and I guess regard that men are held to in society. But as unfortunate as that is, it's constantly changing, showing a more adaptive role that Americans are willing to take in any part of society really. But it's important to continue fighting for equality and furthering women's rights in all playing fields, unintended.